Hungry?
So, finally Zerek Besh is here.
Each of you represents some of the most powerful criminal organizations in the galaxy. Pikes, Crimson Dawn, Huts. It's a golden age for the underworld. The Empire's little Death Star gets blown to pieces and the law is distracted by a rebellion that won't quit. It's an opportunity to make millions. But, to my surprise, one of you sends a spy into my own house when I thought we all could share this feast.
Enough, Cyril. I didn't come all this way to listen to lies, while your Zerek Besh rats skim off our spices.
You know, my brother was heir to the family fortune. He's gone now. Do you remind me of him? He always came first. Even at dinner. If he'd finished his meal, he'd just take my plate. All I could do, watch him chew. Go hungry.
What is the point of this?
If Zerek Besh wants partners, forget it. Been done, doesn't work.
Partners? Weren't you listening? I'm starving. It's time to eat.
I know, buddy. Just give me a minute. This'll work, right? Very good. Where is this? All right. Let's get you some food. Ugh, we need some real food. Police scanner's quiet tonight. Hope it stays that way. I've practiced enough. Time for the real thing.
Coruscant's gonna take the cup.
You're leaving a lot of money on the table.
Don't know the crew, don't like it.
If you change your mind, let me know.
So, Bram, that for me?
No. But this is...
Ah, my data spike.
Yeah. And it's broken. Some scrap rat was selling it in the square. Says he found it in six-kin turf.
And now you're gonna say messing with the six-skin is a bad idea.
It's gonna get you killed.
That's another way of putting it.
You've got no crew, Kay. And you keep going it alone with high-risk scores that just go sideways.
You want it done right? You do it yourself.
I get it. You've hit some bad luck.
Bad luck? I'm out of marks, I'm broke, and I live in an attic.
Why don't you stick around the Broken Hoof tonight? Fix yourself some dinner. Let me set you up with something small, an easy hustle.
Or you could just give me that job on your pad there.
Nice try.
Then I got plans.
Take some credits. For the data spike.
I'm good.
Then I'll put it towards your rent.
I said I'm good, Bram.
How to start OP Star Wars Outlaws.
If you're new to Star Wars Outlaws, there's a handful of settings that you're going to want to update straight away in order to ensure that you're getting the absolute most out of the game. For one, be sure to adjust your view angle and your view angle while aiming, which is going to allow you to see much more of the screen, and I think just helps make the game absolute most out of the game. For one, be sure to adjust your view angle and your view angle while aiming, which is going to allow you to see much more of the screen, and I think just helps make the game more immersive. Next, you'll want to set auto perfect. You're getting the absolute most out of the game. For one, be sure to adjust your view angle and your view angle while aiming, which is going to allow you to see much more of the screen, and I think just helps make the game more immersive. Next, you'll want to ensure that you're getting the absolute most out of the game. For one, be sure to adjust your view angle and your view angle while aiming, which is going to allow you to see much more of the screen, and I think just helps make the game more immersive. Next, you'll want to set auto perfect cooling to on. To make the game more immersive. Next, you'll want to set auto perfect cooling to on. This eliminates the need for you to have to time your reload when your weapon is cooling down, which can be a bit frustrating mid-battle. Next, be sure to set Nick's prompts to off. That way when you frustrating mid-battle. Next, be sure to set Nick's prompts to off. That way when you send Nix on a task, like to trigger a detonation or sabotage an alarm, he'll do it automatically without you needing to press L1. And if you're struggling with the lockpicking or slicing challenges, you can turn those off in the gameplay settings. Well, if you're new to Star Wars Outlaws, there's a handful of settings that you're needing to press L1. And if you're struggling with the lockpicking, if you're new to Star Wars Outlaws, there's a handful of settings that you're going to want to.
In today's Star Wars Outlaws guide, I'm going to be talking about the 5 must-do tips and tricks, as well as some items that you should be getting first that are going to massively benefit you through your first playthrough and set you up for success in Star Wars Outlaws. Many new players struggle with navigating the game's vast universe and understanding the mechanics, leading to frustration and missed opportunities. The sheer scale of the game can be overwhelming, and it's easy to get lost in the vast expanse of space. I've seen players spend hours exploring only to find themselves backtracking because they didn't understand how to use certain mechanics. Others have fallen victim to ambushes because they didn't know how to manage their resources, how to utilize Nix, and let's not forget the countless hours wasted on repetitive missions because they didn't know how to progress the story. It's frustrating, and it's exactly what we're going to avoid today. We'll explore each of these 5 essential tips, covering the gameplay, as well as some very strong items that you need to pick up and are available as soon as you land down on the open world of Toshara. And these tips are going to help you navigate and get the most out of your story with Star Wars Outlaws. So the first tip I have for you scoundrels is to actually open your menu and go into the settings. There are a ton of default settings that are just not optimal, and some settings that make the game just not fun and kind of slow down the gameplay. Settings like the slicing. It's cool the first couple of times, but it can be extremely time consuming, and the game is going to ask you to do this a lot, especially in missions where you got to break in places, which is all the time. Personally, I would rather be in the action on the front lines, not looking at a computer console trying to solve a little puzzle. You can actually go into the settings and turn the slicing feature off, so you don't even have to be bothered with it. And the same can be said for the lock-picking feature. This is also a little mini game that you're going to have to do. And once again, this takes you out of the front lines, it takes you out of the action, and it slows down the gameplay, so you can just turn the lock-picking rhythm challenge off. That's all I'm going to say about the settings in this video. I made a whole separate video on the best settings that you should try, so you should go and check out that video if you want a more deep dive into all the settings that you guys should change. Now, tip number 2 actually involves your little companion Nix and a skill that you can unlock for him as soon as you land down in Toshara. When you get to the market district, you can actually head on over to this yellow icon here, the Chimaska Galactic Street Food. All you have to do is sit down and order some food. It's going to cost you 200 credits, and it's going to have you play this little mini game, and you'll get this adorable little cutscene with Nix. Once you complete this, you can actually open up your menu and go into your loadout, and you can head on down to Nix, and you will have unlocked a new skill for Nix that really comes in handy when you're out in the world in those firefights. Because this is the Chimaska Superior Nix Treat, which states that Nix will kick grenades away from K. So when you're out there in the wilderness and you're getting ambushed, some enemies are going to be chucking a lot of grenades your way, and this is just a really good passive skill for you to have on your companion, because you don't have to activate this or anything, he just does it automatically. Now for tip number 3, you're going to want to head on over to the map right here, because we're going to want to pick up the Anaxis Ruffian Pants. This location on the map is going to lead you over to a Pike Syndicate workshop. It's actually very easy to stealth your way through, or you can just go and blast in, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to make your way on over to this room right here, head inside, open up the chest, and you're going to receive the new gear, Anaxis Ruffian Pants. These are really good early on in game because it states that it reduces damage while sprinting. So if you become overwhelmed, you guys need to fall back, grab some cover. You'll be able to do so safely because you're going to be taking that reduced damage, which is very beneficial. And if you want a complete guide on how to get this, a full walkthrough of the Pike Syndicate workshop, I made a whole separate video on that, so you can go check that out on the channel as well. Then for tip number 4, we're going to talk about another item that you can get as soon as you land down on Toshara. This has to do with a vendor that is just out in the open world, and there's no marker on the map for her. You actually just have to go exploring and stumble across her yourself. But fortunately for you, I have the exact location here. Head on over to this location right here on the map where you can find the survivalist Chrysanta Palace. She is selling one of the best items that you can get early on in the game. It's called the Copal Root Bead, a minor charm, and this is actually going to increase your health bar. When you first start off the game, you have 3 little segments of health. This is going to give you a whole nother segment. It does cost 1,000 credits, but as long as you're looting everything that you come across and then you sell it to any of the vendors in game, it really isn't that hard to make money in Star Wars Outlaws. So I highly suggest you put this on your to-do list as soon as you get 1,000 credits saved up. Head on over to this location, get the Copal Root Bead. You won't regret it. And for tip number 5, we've got another piece of gear that you guys should hunt down. We already got the Anaxis Ruffian boots. Now we're talking about the Anaxis Ruffian jacket. Head on over to this location on the map here, the Crimson Dawn hideout. Once again, you can stealth your way through or just go in blasting. And And once you make your way through and take the elevator down, just head inside this ship here. There will be a bunch of loot waiting for you, and inside this chest, you can acquire the Anaxis Ruffian Jacket. This is going to increase your pickup weapon ammo capacity, because K-Vest only carries the blaster. The only other time you can have another weapon is when enemies drop them or you find them out in the wilderness. And when you pick them up, there's a very limited amount of ammo that they have. And once they're out of ammo, that's it. The weapon doesn't work anymore, and you just got to go find another one or pick one up off an enemy that dropped one. So now with this jacket on, you're going to have a larger ammo capacity, and you'll be able to use that weapon a lot longer. And that is it for the 5 tips and items that you should get as soon as you start Star Wars Outlaws. Now, as a bonus tip, I just got to say, try not to rush the main storyline. Star Wars Outlaws is one of the few Ubisoft open world games where it doesn't hold your hand. The planets are vast and have a ton of hidden locations, and there are no markers on the map at all. There are so many hidden treasures and so many syndicate hideouts that I just stumbled across and would have never known about if I hadn't went out and started exploring the open world. So make sure you take your time and enjoy yourself in Star Wars Outlaws. If you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if you found it helpful. I'll catch you guys in the next Star Wars Outlaws video.
There we go. Hi, Kate.
Smells a little heavy on the bunta spice. Want me to taste that for you?
Forget it, Kay. I don't care what Bram says. Go freeload somewhere else.
We're not getting anywhere with a busted data spike. Come on, Nix. Let's see Preben. Then we break into Club Tarsus and steal the forged identicards from their safe. With any luck, they'll get us on a shuttle to the core worlds.
This is tough. I came here from Corellia, and they are last year's champions. But I got you shield for can't fight. Just place bets on both. Sure, because I'm made of credits.
Hey, Nafis, kinda busy.
Just hear me out. I got an opening on my duct scrubber team. Sometimes the droid gets stuck, and I could sure use a good crawler. It's tough work, but it's honest.
Sorry, I got plans.
Yeah, you always got plans, Kay.
A lot of shakedowns tonight. Police will be loaded with credits.
Two perfectly good converters in the alley behind the club.
You know that's sixth kin territory.
Yeah, well, they chased me out of there. Dropped my credit clip, too. I have to get it later. Gotta give them a chance to cool off first.
That's good. That's good.
Busy night?
You're not getting in, Kay. Club's already got enough rats.
Really funny. Need my data spike to break into this.
Setting you up with jobs. You lucky grots will be working the races, but you'll be working the races for us, and you'll do exactly what we say. If we say leave the door unlocked, you leave it unlocked. We say you'll be on the way. That's this way.
Next shipment's coming in. You'll get your cut.
Make sure there's no ID this time. Last time we found a set of nuts and our scan dogs. Had to open a file.
Just hold up your end. No raids in the South Stretch until...
Nice lift, Nix. There's Preben. Hey, buddy.
Everything from knickknacks to rare goods.
That looks nice, huh, Nix?
You won't find wares like this anywhere.
Nice job, Nix. Hey, sneak over and get that. Good boy.
We've got the sector's finest.
Huh. All the merchants are out for the Kanto Cup. Preben.
No patake. Chichi no gabetisa tugamna. Una 16.8 Chituana uba japagoyama sif no lia club tasis.
Come on. I just need my data spike fixed.
Anji chusa tajis kalif. Sosa uba ropada tis. Soon pitch crispo.
Because the forged identicards in that vault are the only way I get off this planet. I'm done with Kanto.
Abakanto sati uba.
Good. Only options I got here are sixth kin or prison.
Aku, an uba tinka sa kutu utwata?
At least someone like me has a shot at a decent score. Maybe even see the core worlds. Preben, you help me one last time, and we never talk again.
Nikki, chut kapa jakrida. Uba sa tutu dat no lia jakanto kupa. Je kapa uba dat.
Wow, compliment. Maybe next time I come back and visit you when we're rich.
Uba tinka ji tu kikiyuna ke. Agua pasabata.
Works just fine. Okay, now we get that identicard from Club Tarsus. They're our ticket out of here next. And then, before you know it, we're rich.